Your dog did something today that you completely ignored, and you missed the message again. They have been waiting their entire life for you to understand a language that doesn't use a single word, a language written in the flicker of an ear, the weight of a lean, and the depth of a sigh. There are 14 simple gestures, each takes just 5 seconds, but to your dog, these moments feel like pure, unfiltered love. No treats, no toys, no long walks, just small, silent things they have been begging for since the day you brought them home. Some will surprise you. Some will challenge everything you thought you knew about being an owner. Stay until number 5, because once you understand what happens at the base of their tail, your dog will never have to feel misunderstood again. Let us break the code of the canine soul. Number 1. Scratch the base of their tail. Here is something most owners never figure out. Dogs have a secret map of their own body, and there is one specific coordinate just above where the spine meets the tail that they physically cannot reach. Ever. When you find this spot, you aren't just giving a massage. Behavioral research shows that this specific touch triggers a parasympathetic nervous response. Their heart rate drops. Their muscles release tension they have been holding since the moment you left for work. Their eyes get heavy, and for 5 seconds, they feel the profound relief of being cared for by someone who knows exactly where they hurt. It is not just pleasure, it is a total discharge of the day's stress. It is the moment they realize they don't have to carry the weight of the world alone, because you are there to reach the places they cannot. Number 2. Let them sniff, even when you are in a hurry. The walk isn't for your fitness, it is for their soul. When your dog stops to smell a patch of dry grass for the 3rd time and you yank that leash, you are effectively closing the book while they're halfway through the most important sentence. According to RSPCA behavioral standards, sniffing is a dog's primary way of processing social data. 1 square inch of soil is a library, a history book, a message from every creature that passed before them. When you pause, and let them lead with their nose, you are telling them, your world matters to me. That 5-second pause changes your entire walk from a chore into the highlight of your dog's day. You are giving them the whole world through their nose, and in return, they give you their complete focus. Number 3. Groom them with your hands. Not just tools. Most owners brush their dogs to get it over with. It is a task, a chore of cleanliness. But they are missing the ancient protocol of mutual grooming. In the wild, grooming is a vow of safety. It is a declaration that says, I will touch you carefully and you are safe with me. When you slow down and use your hands, running your fingers through their coat, checking the soft skin behind their ears, gently massaging the heavy muscles of their neck, their brain releases a cascade of oxytocin and serotonin that no metal brush can ever trigger. Behaviorists found that hand-involved grooming sessions reduce a dog's heart rate within 90 seconds. They don't just feel clean afterward, they feel chosen, they feel tended to, like someone took time specifically for them. When your hands do the work, your dog doesn't just feel clean, they feel deeply, physically loved. Number 4. Sit on the floor with them. Your dog spends their entire life looking up. Up at the couch, up at the table, up at your face. Everything in their world is designed at your height, not theirs. When you quietly get down on the rug and sit at their level, even for 30 seconds, something shifts inside them. Behaviorists call this positional bonding. Your dog suddenly sees you not as the tall authority above them, but as a companion beside them. Their tail wags differently, slower, deeper. That is not excitement, that is contentment. That is your dog feeling equal, seen, and completely at peace in your presence. No phones, no distractions, just you in their world, at their level, experiencing life from their perspective. That lean they give you when you are on the floor, that is your dog saying, this is exactly where I feel most safe. Number 5. The midnight guard. Have you ever wondered why your dog insists on sleeping against your feet, or pressing their back against your legs until you can't move, even when they have a bed of their own? It is the survival anchor protocol. In the wild, Sleep is the moment of maximum danger. By touching you, your dog creates a biological alarm system. If you startle in your sleep, if your heart rate spikes from a nightmare, they feel the vibration through their skin long before they hear a sound. They aren't just sleeping, they are on the watch. They have positioned themselves as the human-animal barrier between you and the dark. They are telling the world, to get to them, you have to go through me first. That weight on your feet isn't just fur and bone, it is a living shield, a vow of protection that they carry out every single night without fail. Number 6. Talk to them in a soft, high voice. Scientists at major research universities ran experiments to see how the canine brain processes speech. They found that warm, high-pitched, dog-directed speech triggers dramatically higher engagement than flat, normal tones. Your dog doesn't understand your vocabulary, but they understand the rise and fall of the warmth in your soul through your voice. When you talk to them like they are the most important creature in the room, even for 5 seconds, their brain registers it as love, real, measurable love. Your voice used with warmth is one of the most powerful ways your dog feels genuinely, deeply seen. It reaches places touch never can. It settles the nerves and tells them that in the chaos of the world, your voice is their anchor. Number 7. Give them a mission. Dogs were never meant to just sit and look cute. Every single breed, from the tiniest Chihuahua to the largest Saint Bernard, was bred for a purpose. To herd, to hunt, to protect, to retrieve. When a dog has no job, they don't just get bored, they feel purposeless, anxious, and invisible. Animal behaviorists found that dogs who are given simple daily tasks, like carrying a small bag on a walk, finding a hidden treat, or learning one new command per week, show dramatically lower stress hormones and stronger attachment to their owner. Giving your dog a job is not training, it is telling them, you matter here. You have a role. You belong. Purpose fills them up in ways that no amount of toys or treats ever can. It gives them the dignity of being useful. Number 8. Create a bedtime ritual. Dogs are creatures of pattern. Their nervous system is literally wired to find safety in repetition. When the same thing happens at the same time every night, a specific scratch, a soft word, a particular spot where you sit together before sleep, your dog's brain begins to associate that ritual with the deepest form of security they know. Behaviorists studying sleep anxiety in dogs found that those with a consistent routine fall asleep faster, wake up less, and show lower cortisol levels throughout the entire next day. Your 5-second bedtime ritual doesn't just help them sleep, it tells them, the day is done, you are safe. I am here, and tomorrow will be just as safe as today. That is the last thought your dog should fall asleep to, wrapped in the feeling of being completely loved. Number 9. Stay calm when they fail. Think about the moments when everything goes wrong. Your dog chews something valuable, has an accident, or knocks something over. In that moment, the room fills with your frustration, but here is what your dog experiences, not guilt, not an understanding of the rules, but pure, raw fear of losing your love. Studies on canine stress responses show that when owners react with anger, a dog's cortisol spikes within seconds and stays elevated for hours. They don't learn from that spike, they just suffer through it. But when you take a breath, stay calm, and handle the mistake without turning it into a punishment of their worth, your dog learns something no training class can teach. That your love is not conditional, that they are safe even when they fail. Staying calm in that moment is the most powerful way to show your dog that your bond is unbreakable. Number 10. Let them choose the direction on walks. Once a week, hand the compass to them. Every day you decide where the walk goes, left turn, right turn, this street, that path, and your dog follows because they have no choice. But animal behaviorists discovered something remarkable when owners occasionally handed control to their dog. When a dog is allowed to lead, to turn where they choose, to stop when something interests them, their confidence visibly increases. They walk taller, they explore more boldly, and they look back at their owner more often because that simple act of letting them choose communicates respect. 5 minutes of dog-led walking per week can transform an anxious dog into a secure one. Letting them lead is not losing control, it is telling your dog that their instincts and their desires are worthy of your attention. Number 11. Always respond when they bring you something. Your dog drops a toy at your feet, a sock, a random object they found, and most owners barely glance up. What just happened in that moment is more significant than most people realize. Behaviorists call this gifting. And it is one of the most vulnerable things a dog can do. They are not just asking for play, they are saying, "I thought of you. I wanted to share this with you. Do you see me?" When you ignore that gesture, your dog doesn't just feel dismissed, they slowly stop bringing things to you altogether, but when you respond, even just picking it up and making eye contact, you tell your dog that their offerings matter, that they matter. Responding to their gift is how your dog learns that their love will always be received, and never wasted. Number 12. Say their name like it means something. Think about how many times a day you say your dog's name to call them. To stop them, to get their attention. Their name becomes background noise, functional, repetitive, empty. But behaviorists found that dogs don't just recognize their name, they feel the intention behind it. Once a day, say your dog's name softly for no reason other than to acknowledge them, not to command them, not to redirect them, just to say, "Hey, I see you. I'm glad you're here." Watch their ears lift, watch their eyes soften. 5 seconds, their name said like a prayer of gratitude. It is the shortest sentence that makes your dog feel completely and totally seen. Their name is a whole world to them, make sure it's a world filled with warmth. Number 13. Press your forehead gently against theirs. This one sounds simple, but it is one of the most intimate acts in the animal kingdom. Most animals protect their head with their life, it is their most vulnerable point. When you bring your face close to your dog's and rest your forehead softly against theirs, no sudden movements, just stillness and warmth, something happens in your dog's body that researchers were genuinely surprised by. Their breathing slows, their muscles release, and their heart rate synchronizes with yours. Studies on interspecies bonding found that this triggers the same neural pathways that mother dogs activate when they nuzzle their newborn puppies. You are speaking directly to the oldest, deepest part of your dog's brain, the part that understands safety and love before any words ever existed. That stillness holds more love than any treat ever could. Number 14. The slow blink. There is a moment, usually when the house is quiet, where your dog just stares at you from across the room. Their eyes aren't begging for food, they are soft and relaxed. Try it right now. Look at your dog with relaxed eyes and blink, slowly. Science proves that this triggers a massive release of oxytocin in both your brain and theirs. It is the same chemical bond that floods a mother's brain when she holds her child. Your dog doesn't just feel calm, they feel chosen, they feel safe, they feel like you are their entire world in that moment. That slow blink is not just eye contact, it is a soul connection, a silent, "I love you" that travels across the room and stays with them for hours. Out of everything you just heard, which one of these gestures does your dog respond to the most? Is it the slow blink that makes them melt, the tail scratch that stops them completely? Or is it something as simple as hearing their name spoken with love? Type your answer in the comments below, because every dog is different, and every answer is proof that somewhere out there, a dog is being loved exactly the way they deserve to be. Don't just watch this and walk away. Go to them, right now, give them 5 seconds of your time, they have been waiting for you their entire life.